Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the International Game 1! Woo! Singapore is ready, my friend.
And ultimately what ends up happening is that Zai has a grand total of 2 CS to the 10 of Sniper with a good head start here on Monet, getting in behind there and
the
pressure.
rebound, Dispose is available this time. Shrapnel comes out to do some residual damage. Monet taking the brunt of it though. Do they have enough to get first blood in this game? Boxy continuing on, and there it is. Boxy with the first blood as Sniper goes bye-bye.
I don't think it's surprising we haven't had it yet, but I think this is a pretty good time to do it. Mickey's running out of mana. There's no power runes, but will not be able to find the angle here. Bobaka obviously charging from base. Oh, Boxy gets the jump.
Trying to turn this around onto Monet as Zai is going to be able to get the Insatiable Hunger off as well. And Monet's in a lot of trouble with the Frostbite, dealing a lot of damage to Zai in the meantime, as Boxy looking for another kill for himself onto Monet. That is the second just for him. I'm not even sure if Zai was in range for XP at that point.
I'm sure if Boxy got all of it, they don't really mind. Again, it's a matter of just giving Brute the space here to recover the CS in the lane. Zai currently sitting on 1-0 and 2 in terms of KDA, so...
Oh, the charge coming from the other side from Boboka, but Boxy is ready for this, but the Split Earth is there with the Pulse Nova. Mickey taking tons of damage, does get off a good LSA, but it does not save him in the end as Boxy getting run down now by Ori's Pulse Nova. Double kill for him. And Zai, now that they know he's left to his own devices, they can kind of harass him out of lane to a degree.
They almost got the tier 1 tower mid as well, minute 8, which is very good news for ASTER. Zai.
He wants to go on Monet, but he's going to get Frostbite and charge. Already at half HP, and Monet can just right-click from afar as the charge connects, and one more right-click should do it, although Siamese Cat nets himself the kill with another Frostbite. Looks like he'll be okay, so a little bit of wasted time, although... that he's in the area
wasted
here.
though.
Pops. Oh, Crystal Nova just off. Actually, it did connect, and now they have the vision. There's the charge from Boboka. In comes XSS as well. And that is a big kill onto Zai. It took some time, but it worked out. And now XSS can just go back to where he came from.
One of its weaknesses, even though it's one of the best roamers in the game, is that it doesn't really solo kill very well. But, you know, if you have something like Underlord connecting or Sunstrike, like whatever it is at your disposal, then situations can suddenly look quite promising. Boboka with a charge, no rune here.
Boxy is here. Nice Pit of Malice though, but the Dispose keeps XXS at bay. Already at half HP, and in comes the Lich as well. But look, 4 members of ASTER are continuing on here as Insania gets off his Chain Frost. Looks like he will drop in the end as Matu has finally come to play, but the Laguna Blade on top of the Rupture is enough to find himself a kill. Now the focus is onto Boboka, but the Sniper's gonna get the brunt of the damage as Boxy gets the stun off, and Boboka will be next. Big turnaround here for Liquid. Great transition from Matu.
But I think neither team has any interest in even thinking about Roche for quite a while. Neither lineup's particularly good at it. There's a lot of risk involved. Foxy will get charged.
Charge in the top lane next to the tier 2, but the Frost Shield comes out again. Chain Frost not really bouncing, but finally does off of the creeps, and that is going to cause Ori to drop. But Boboka gets disposed, TP canceled, second kill for Liquid. A big punish in this top lane.
Nicely done from them. They get those 2. Meka now rocking a BKB. Is very ready to fight. Liquid actually hitting a strong timing here, and this smoke could bear fruit.
The Horsey is there, he gets stunned and brought down. Huge kill for Liquid, but XXS has come to play with his ult. Gets off the nice Pit of Malice and Firestorm. Insania looks to be the sacrifice at the very least, but Mickey and Matu want to continue to fight potentially. They're going to try to focus onto the Crystal Maiden, and a nice stun from Boxy on the 2 heroes with Mickey's LSA to follow. 4 dead for ASTER, and Liquid, I mean, they got the big kill to start, and ASTER still wanted to fight, and they get punished. We've seen it so many times. The upper bracket team that wins, that faces the team again in the lower bracket. The lower bracket team ends up learning more about that matchup overall, and they got to see Tundra beat ASTER as well. Potentially that's what we're seeing here right now, but standing onto the high ground, he is so tanky at half HP, but he'll be the sacrifice, as it looks like it's going to be a trade for the position 5s. Nice freezing kill coming out, but it only delays the inevitable.
Oh, they ruptured Lash.
Yep, he gets his Bloodstone off just in time as Matu pops a BKB, but the Lash is dead. Laguna Blade into the grave, and Boboka getting chased, but a nice Pit of Malice keeping Boxy and company in this area, but the Dispose comes out onto Boboka, but he does have the status resistance and gets the charge off. That right click is coming for him. Is that enough? It doesn't look like it. He shall live.
which, by the way, are only level 2 on Monet currently, so his damage will ramp up significantly when he levels up to 13, 14.
Oh, Matu getting charged, and there's a Fiend's Gate here as well. He pops the BKB, but still gets stunned. That is 4 members of ASTER, and that is a nice pickup for them. Very nice team play, and now, I mean, the Fiend's Gate is so cool, but Mickey in the area, he's in Viz right now. Oh, the LSA does not connect, but they still get the stun. Laguna Blade to follow up with a Bloodstone, healing up a decent amount. The BKB pop by Mickey, and that is enough to take out Ori again. He's left by his team via the Fiend's Gate, and Liquid taking full advantage.
And probably the bottom tier 2 tower. I don't think you have a chance of defending this as ASTER. Well, maybe they are going to try, actually. XXS.
It is a pit
they know there's no BKB, so maybe.
Gets the charge up successfully inside the Pit of Malice. Mickey trying to help him out, but looks like the Chain Frost finally comes out. It's only going to connect a couple times, but Mickey looks to be mega dead, and Zai and company have to get the hell out of here. And he is successful, but Zai inside the Pit of Malice charged up, and it looks like he's going to be brought down as well. So ASTER successfully defend the tier 2 tower.
They don't know the exact timing either. Every spider is getting killed outside the pit.
Yep. Looks like Monet will get the Aegis. Not putting on the Lesh. What are your thoughts on that?
It only cost him a BKB charge, which isn't the end of the world. And I guess he did force the glyph, so maybe it's okay. But if Liquid find a move off it, the story will be very, very different. Ori is going to walk straight into Matu.
Laguna Blade, but no LSA connection, but they still find the Crystal Maiden nonetheless. The right clicks are way too much. BKB already popped by Matu as they find the kill onto Ori. So 3 dead overall, the complete segregation of that fight.
When you're playing a Brood role where you don't have to deal very much damage, this Axe is just incredible for map control.
Woke up, but they see Boxy. They're going to start charging him next to Liquid's outpost, technically in control of ASTER right now. The charge is there, but the Frost is going to keep him healthy for the time being. Ori, though, and Baboka end up taking him out with the help of Monet. Just like that, it's a 5v4, but BKB already popped by XXS as they find Zai in the trees, but the charge onto Matu. See who they try to focus here. Firestorm doing a lot of percentage-based damage. Lich ult coming out, but it's only going to bounce once as Zai just gets cleaned up. Double kill for Monet as the Fiend Gate's back to the fountain. They can just refresh and rejoin this fight as Insania looks to be next. 3 dead for Liquid, and ASTER looking very good now, but like you said, Roche is not going to be up for another minute, so they can't take advantage of that. The win percentage with second Roche has got to be really high for the, as look how close this game was. Yeah. 68% for ASTER. Would you feel that? Watching this right now as the Runter onto Ori, gets disposed. Ori at half HP, he's going to get bashed out of Matu, trying to right-click his way. Bloodstone's not going to be enough. A 1-for-1, but it's a support for a mid. And Liquid trying to reset. Now the Boxy is on relatively low HP, disposed onto Matu with the rebound movement speed buff as well. They're able to reset completely.
Bloodseeker with a minute cooldown, and ASTER are actually confident that this is enough for them to contest the pit. They know they can buy back their Lesh. What can he travel on? They have the outpost too, so the connection point is there.
Ooh, Monet double damage as well. Mickey inside the Pit of Malice gets Force Staff to safety, but they're going to find a Space Cow first. Laguna Blade onto XXS. A nice Chain Frost bouncing as XXS still has the BKB activated. Siamese Cat looks to be next on the list, but double buybacks now from ASTER, and they can reconnect relatively quickly. Especially wants to put a Fiend's Gate there. Still 5v5, but that is several buybacks from ASTER. But like you said, the BKB is very important for Liquid. The charge on to Mickey, but the Frost Shield's going to get a lot of this physical damage. Boxy's going to be dead, trying to help his teammate, and Mickey pops the BKB, trying to get the dieback onto Ori. He's at half HP, but the Bloodstone healing him to a high degree, but it's not going to be enough. Ori diebacks, and Monet stuck in. So what is it? He's just stuck there, trying to right-click his way out of this. Getting some lifesteal now, but Zai, is he be able to take him out in the end? It's going to be close. Monet is still lifestealing, despite just standing still for the last 30 seconds. Matu has already died, and now Baboka trying to chase the Lich, but there's the rebound. Mickey gets instantly stunned, disposed back, they kill Monet. Finally, he buys back into the game though, and now the Unleashed going to town on XXS, who's bought back himself as well. Looks like Broodmother is next here though, and now this has turned into a 3 versus 2, technically in favor of ASTER, but Baboka dies. That's another dieback for him. Boxy TPing away, he is successful. 6K lead for Liquid. What the hell was that fight?
It's actually 4 buybacks, I believe, from ASTER used in this situation. Obviously, they had to buy back Ori in the beginning, so again, Ori really not progressing
Liquid.
too much.
They want to go. They have the rebound available. Roche is relatively low. The Frost Shield is there, but a nice Pit of Malice. Gonna root that. But to get to that pin. He gets to the dispose off. Who gets the Roche is the question. Nobody wants to kill it. And finally, Monet, he snatches the Aegis. So technically, Liquid get the kill. Not sure who got the shard on top of that, but either way, ASTER is happy with this exchange.
That's
But that's Dota, right?
It is very annoying, let me tell you. All right, Liquid, it's time. This Aegis expiring just now. ASTER will place XXS to cover the high ground. Boxy just goes in.
Him. They know they get the bash up, and Monet is right-clicking from afar. Mickey pops the BKB, gets the Laguna Blade, and now they jump on top of Monet and kill him immediately. No buyback for him, and Baboka now stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's a second. Make it 3 for Mickey. What a fight. What an initiation with no vision, I'm pretty sure. Not able to get the rebound. Boxy has been playing out of his mind.
Probably felt relatively confident with his Butterfly that he had something to stand his ground with, but just not the case. Liquid, are they actually just going to go for it?
They're going to try to go for throw, and they know that Sniper's not back for 60 seconds. The tier 4 is already at half HP. They're going to be able to take it out pretty swiftly. Can ASTER actually defend this in a 3v5 situation? Finally, the fortification is popped. They won't have one for the rest of the game in all likelihood if they continue down this mid lane. Unleashes pop for Boxy, just priming and ready to go. One tier 4 down. Will Liquid continue on here? 33 seconds on Monet. Crimson Guard are trying to mitigate a little bit of damage here, but there's the initiation on XXS. They get the Rupture on it. They force staff him as well, but he's going to live inside the fountain. But the tier 4 goes down as well. And now on to the Ancient. Ori pops a BKB and Bloodstone, but the focus is now on to the Ancient for Liquid. All they have to do is right-click, then they'll get game 1. Charge in from Baboka. Pretty big, but make it continue to right-click with the data. That's going to be enough. Liquid take game 1. Unbelievable. I don't know how this team continues to give everybody heart attacks around the world, but I'm close to that right now, Cinderin. Good Lord.
What an amazing way for them to do that. So the moment Aegis expires, they're like, it's go time. We smoke. They run in. They find an amazing fight. There's no buyback on ASTER on the Sniper. Their best line of defense is out of play, and Liquid just take the risk. They're assuming he doesn't have the buyback with the fresh Butterfly, and they just commit. They run down the mid lane, they push through it, and they get the job done. What an amazing way to end that game. And not the way I thought it was going to end, or the speed.
Yeah.
This happened very suddenly. They found the perfect moment, and they get themselves up 1-0.
Absolutely unreal game. And if you're ASTER, obviously we talked about they 2-0'd Liquid in the upper bracket. They face them now, and this is a team. This is a different Liquid team than we saw in the upper bracket. I mean, they were upper bracket, sure, but their momentum, despite this break, is just ridiculous. Liquid versus ASTER, game number 2, and we're going to see a Matu morph. We're going to see Omni Knight support.
It's kind of a balancing lane where Pudge needs to gauge whether he can go for a kill or not. And if he can, and lands a hook, he probably just gets it. Oh boy, insane.
Yeah, dispose, and first blood this time goes to ASTER. Yeah, Primal Beast and Marcy, we were both expecting to be the most picked / banned, but to get through at this late in the tournament, shocking.
Yeah, and there's that trade-off. Ori, he's going for it.
The rod, we got a TP coming in, but Boxy is a little too late. Gets the ice shards off.
He's level 1
Water Rune
though.
Is popped by Ori, and looks like he's fine. Wants a high 5.
Liquid obviously acknowledging that Morphling has a good core game, but the Marcy Jakiro lane, insanely strong matchup. You're gonna hit level 3 now as well. Ori will with the water.
They're gonna go on top of the Monet here. Looks like they'll find the kill first before Zai ends up being the trade. Favoring Liquid here.
Yeah.
And Siamese Cat. But Ori's taking a lot of damage here, so we'll see. He has 10 wand charges right now.
It is Power Rune time though.
Yep,
Gets 6, and he's gonna go for it right away.
Immediately, here comes the snowball to try to cancel, but the damage is already done on Mickey. Another TP to come out from Insania. Mickey dies first though, as Baboka is the one technically getting credit for that one.
You're the one allocating resources to try to threaten this Sniper, and he's just standing his ground, showing to be way too powerful with the Omni Knight behind. You kind of settled for trying to go on the Omni, but just not possible.
Oh, we got Ori. He's going to get the Dismember off, but that's against another punch named Matu. Trying to get off a little bit of damage here, but he's going to get Ice Path inside the Macro Pyre, hooked back into the fray, and down goes Matu. Zip back in, but now the Heavenly Grace comes out as Mickey has to walk away in shame. ASTER here in numbers. Not sure if they see Insania, but
yeah, he's got no resources left.
He's a pig.
Oh, this is one way Maiden can escape for a few seconds, but now she's
potential.
slow.
Oh! Crystal Maiden jukes in slow motion, but XXS is here. And again, the longest chase of Insania's life, but he made a little bit of space.
Yeah, you'd think it's impossible for him to beat his record from 2 minutes ago, but here we are. He actually kited them for a good half minute there. That, if you're a Maiden, you take that. That feels pretty good, actually.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Splitter connects, and there's Matu coming in with the waveform. Monet's just going to get right-click down into Oblivion, but Ori is coming into the fray as well. He's going to get stunned right off the bat. Is this a 3 versus 1 against this tanky Pudge? Splitter connects. This is going to be a huge kill for Liquid if they're able to grab him, and it looks like they will. A little bit late on a Heavenly Grace or Siamese Cat. So 2 core kills for Liquid.
A lot of the times you would see now, I think most Morphlings buy Falcon Blade into something else than Linken's. There's like plenty of item builds you can go on this hero, but I'm just looking for the reasoning for the Linken's. If it's, is it Dismember? Is it Dispose?
Okay. But there's 3 members of Aster. He doesn't seem to give a crap about it. There goes the Guardian Angel, and Mickey's just gonna get punished right off the bat. And Aster super happy with this exchange as Insania baiting them into a potential chase of the lifetime again, but they will give up on that.
They don't need it at all to kill it. They will grab it. Looks like it's going on Monet again, just like last game. Rather protect Monet.
Yeah, Monet always gets the Aegis for the hero. To the high ground, the hook connects, but the Insania trying to get away, but some good moves, not going to be enough though. Split Earth onto the sniper is the rest of Liquid trying to get away in this bot lane. Shrapnel slowing him to a crawl. Zai continuing to get headshot. Do they have the stun? They do. Ori with a double kill across the map. Now top lane, like Liquid want to try to get something out of this.
Mickey's out of mana.
He is. I don't know if he can get this kill. Has to TP out. Will live, but no kill for Liquid at all.
Just a full-on global fight, top to bottom to top again. Very understandable that Mickey tries for it with how many heroes from Aster rotated, but again, Storm just doesn't have enough in the tank to solo even the Jakiro.
XXS, that's who they want. Boxy has the Blink Dagger, Walrus punch as well, but XXS gets off his BKB and Unleash, and now he wants to fight because Ori has come to play. Matu, nice save on the Boxy. It's going to cost them the Crystal Maiden again. It could have been a lot worse for Liquid. Aster able to keep their position 3 Marcy alive.
All things considered, that was not too terrible. Matu showing up with the Ags there. Definitely helping out against the Pudge.
The zip in, they're trying to take out the Omni Knight. The hook from Matu, that is enough for a kill, but the instant initiation from Ori, they delete Boxy from the map, so it's a 1-for-1 in this little mini engagement. XXS, he's gonna get Split Earth with Matu just right-clicking him. Looks like that's gonna be enough with the Adaptive Strike as well. And Aster, like they're gonna retreat despite having the Aegis for another 3 minutes. She didn't get last game, so we'll definitely expedite the high ground offense. Top lane was being pressured a bit by Matu. Actually forced out a fortification from Aster.
Boxy there.
But Ori, he wants to go in deep. Instant initiation, counter initiation from Liquid. Snowball connects the zip in by Mickey, pops the BKB as well. But he gets dismembered. He's gonna die inside the BKB. No! Zips away with just a sliver of HP. Now can go heal up in the fountain. Now that the BKBs are down on Aster, but the hook comes out from Ori. Zai gets off the Bloodstone, but it matters not. The Rot is too powerful. Now this Rax is under peril.
They have enough in the tank to keep the heroes safe. You even see the salve here from XXS going to be up to full health again. And it's like nothing happened for Aster. The only thing that's really on cooldown here that matters is the Marcy BKB.
Oh, the Blink hook. Dismember, death for Insania. Aegis is down, but this is going to be a full set of racks now. Ori has a BKB. I mean, not that they could kill him anyway before that.
This is a possible fight for Liquid because there's no Aegis this time on Sniper, but if Aster continue to have good formation and very good coverage with wards from the right, it's hard to find that attack angle that Liquid need, and Aster are going to constantly pressure this tower with Liquid Fire, with Shrapnel plus attacks from Sniper.
Yeah,
they will try though.
They want to get the Omni Knight immediately. Will they get him? He gets forced out to safety. There's the Guardian Angel just in time. And Mickey has to buy back after dying right off the bat. And Matu is dead as well. A terrible fight for Liquid as the BKBs have come out from Aster. Now they can just focus down Zai. Another death, another kill from Monet. Ultra kill overall. Ori wants another hook. He gets it. Mickey completely out of mana as Monet trying to finish the job. But able to zip away is Mickey again, but Boxy slowed to a crawl and a rampage. Monet just sitting in the back while his fat friend does all the work, and he gets 5 to his name.
the fight is actually lost. I think it doesn't matter what Liquid do after that point. They just need to try and disengage and look for a better opportunity, but it's too late.
Jakiro
nice
actually
ice
cancels
shards, but Matu will still be scared off, and that is the Roche.
Now they can just do the old sniper trick again. Get this tower kill. Biggest thing preventing them from getting into the high ground anyway, on top of the split earth, of course. Linken's is popped now. Hook not connecting again from Ori, but there's the punch from Boxy into the hook from Matu. Already half HP on Monet, but again, he still has the Aegis, and Zai getting destroyed. My goodness, he melted. Freezing Field comes out just for a split second, but it matters not. A second death for Liquid. Hook on into Monet, but he gets a concussive grenade off again. And Liquid crumbling here in game number 2. Aster coming back with a vengeance, looking to get the mega creeps. Fireback comes out on Matu as one last potential stand here from Liquid. Mickey not able to do too much. A nice ice path comes out into the dual brat. They find the Pudge finally, but how much is it going to cost them? Boxy ticking away ever so slowly. Matu, the last remaining member of Liquid after the buyback now. Turns into Pudge, or he's still Pudge in fact. Has the rot, just getting kited. Finally gets disposed back into the ice path, and he's actually staying alive thanks to the strength morph. Has to reset back into the fountain. Boxy has to be careful. This would be a dieback for him. He's gonna tick away.
Matu had 6,000 health because he also had the strength from Pudge.
That is a very beefy boy. As the mega creep snap come out, Aster, massive advantage here. GG still not called. It's only a matter of time here as the last tier 4 will fall. Matu and Zai trying to get something up. Really want to kill Monet now that the Aegis is gone, but the ice path is there. Hurricane Pike on top, and that is going to be the death of Liquid in game number 2. So Aster, they come back really nicely to push this to 3 games.
Yeah, that's got to be really good for their confidence. You know, in that first game, the first game was really close. There were plenty of opportunities in that game where Aster could have maybe started getting a big advantage. They didn't manage to claim it. Liquid ended it in a swift move. This game, Aster pretty much dominating more or less from start to finish. There were a couple of glimpses from Liquid, but for the most part, Aster just crushed them. I love their draft. I think the Omni Knight last pick was brilliant. They get their Pudge on Ori mid against the Storm of Mickey. He gets a solo kill. That's about as good as it could have gone for Aster, so we'll see. Liquid have had their backs against the wall many times already.
Yep.
They're definitely not scared of a game 3.
That is very, very true. This is going to be a hype game 3 for sure. Let's go to the panel, see what they have to say about this Pudge performance from Ori.
The Night Stalker, huh? Do you believe in his choice? Do you think he's got it? Does he feel it? He got the energy from the booth?
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean, he's a pretty bad Night Stalker, but you know, it's his choice.
Top lane, big damage onto Zai here.
He has the shield crash for that damage mitigation, but it's worn off now. Gets off the swashbuckle with the tag team combo as well, but it's not enough. Aster strikes first, and Monet is going to get help with this frostbite from Siamese Cat. Is it going to be enough for a double kill? Indeed. They get one each, and Aster on the board early. Elimination game, but to give Boxy some farm and have like kind of a transition into core.
I think that ship has almost sailed. It's 8 minutes in and he has no net worth. So his recovery curve is way too hard, right? He has the lowest net worth in the game.
Oh, nice LSA. Pulverize came in, or Ori still has the Pulverize available. Looks like this is going to be a kill, but the Laguna Blade comes out onto Ori. That is enough to turn this around as Liquid TP in spades. Double kill for Matu. LSA connects onto the high ground. Ice shards are there as well, and 3 kills in the name of Liquid.
Great punish. Matu did get involved with the ult, so once nighttime ends, he will not have that to work with. But with this natural night still happening, he might go for the dive here onto Monet.
Going for it. Monet was slowed initially by 1 zombie, gets a nice multi-shot off. He's going to be stuck by the ice shards now. Swashbuckle from Zai to try to get some form of revenge. And Monet falls as Liquid finding tons of kills on the map now.
And as for Matu's build, I think you go Armlet. He's getting the shard, which is just a given here against Beastmaster. Probably just BKB after, right? I don't think there's any reason to buy Ags when the Naga is support.
That's true.
You'd rather get some hard-hitting single target.
Initiation on Mickey. Snowball comes in from Boxy, but Mickey taking the brunt of the damage from these illusions. Gets off the Laguna Blade though. Man fight versus Ori, but looks like he's resigned to his death here. LSA not able to connect as Mickey drops to XXS in the end. Zai's rolling thunder. Not doing a ton here. He's gonna be able to snag the Invis rune at the very least. But they can get this first Roche.
It's just pretty much the biggest value they could get out of this insult when it fails to connect.
Might be a contest. There's a smoke here from Aster. Zai's gonna get off the rolling thunder. It's only been on illusion to start. Baboka looking for the song, but he's getting controlled. Will they be able to keep it at bay? They do! And Mickey gets the Aegis. The roar applied to Zai, but it's really just a delay tactic, it feels like. Gets ensnared on top of this, but Monet Company still want to fight, but he's gonna get Laguna bladed. Mickey pops the BKB, focusing on the CM, but now on the other side of the tree line, taking the right clicks. Looks like he's gonna be the first to fall in this engagement. But Pango died on the other side, and now they're gonna get the Night Stalker. Matu in a lot of trouble with the LSA. He's connecting. He's gonna get saved as a result, or he's dead. Beautiful stun from Mickey. Centaur gets the stun on top of him now. And he's left to his own devices, completely surrounded. The Gust is there, multi-shot, and the axes. So Aster, they get some kills in retribution. Liquid taking the Aegis away in some respects from Aster.
Also prompted Liquid to feel strong in this fight, right? But keep a look at Matu here. So first the Pulverize here comes out. No follow-up damage is available. He's frostbitten. Is going to toggle out of this one with Monet's shot midair and the charge.
Yeah,
we're back to
another
live.
fight. Hold the horses here, Cinderin. Looks like Siamese Cat's gonna be the first to fall, and now XXS is the one that's completely surrounded, so wrong territory for him. Matu gets credit for that one, and he is very close to a BKB.
Well, that was a killing spree, so some extra gold on that one for NS.
As he's actually had to use a tome for himself. That just shows how rough of a game it has been for Zai. As the tier 2 tower is gonna go down one way or another as the tombstone is placed. Pulverize coming in from Ori, pretty much full duration here on Sania, but he's more than healthy enough to continue to fight as now Ori is stuck in no man's land. Laguna's blade, down he goes as Zai going in with the rolling thunder, now applying all the pressure to XXS. He's gonna get disarmed for the time being. This is looking like 3 kills very easily for Liquid. The song was available, but still BKBs were up. But I feel like Blink Dagger at some point is gonna be pretty important for him. But into the Roche Pit, Liquid go. And yeah, Aster have an idea this is happening. They're gonna smoke up. Is it gonna be too late? No, it's at half HP right now. The Rolling Thunder coming in, mostly on illusions. He's gonna get roared right off the bat. They're focusing on the pit now. No Song to come as Mickey gets the Aegis. Song a little bit late. Is there a shard on the ground? There is! Baboka steals the shard. As here comes the onslaught. Looks like the focus is on the Tusk to start this out. The Naga's gonna be the trade, so it's a 1-for-1. Matu wants to fight, but a big multi-shot coming from Monet, but a bigger BKB from Matu, and now they're gonna get triple kill for Mickey. Aster are dropping like flies. Ori has to BKB. Onslaught to safety. Looks like he's fine, but Liquid coming out on top again in this fight.
I don't really know if this is going to be very noticeable compared to the Night Stalker AC, which is definitely a big bump up in strength for Team Liquid.
Scan coming out, it's gonna miss, but onto the high ground they go. Siamese Cat is completely isolated now. He gets destroyed. And Zai with a huge rolling thunder onto 2, forcing the BKB from Monet, as it looks like Baboka will be the sacrifice. So 2 quick kills for Liquid. Tombstone has been expended along with the Dark Ascension. And now the high ground they go. Both supports for Aster have buyback. Here comes the pulverized BKB from Ori. Instant roar, but there's the Lotus Orb reapplying it. And now the BKB from Matu, able to walk away from the song relatively easily, but actually stuck inside here. He gets reeled in to the high ground. I never thought I'd see it. It proved nothing. It didn't even matter, Cinderin. Mickey. He's gonna right click a bit onto the tower, but now that the reeling is down, there's nothing to fear for Liquid.
And if that is Liquid, that basically opens up for a free tier 3. They'll obviously get another glyph after that, but this Radiant lineup kills towers really fast if Lino gets to just stand and deliver.
Indeed. But Aster,
push up mid.
they want to aggress. They're going to find Insania, the instant pulverized Gust to follow, but the Rolling Thunder is coming in. Insania is going to live. Now the roar on top of Zai. They're right-clicking him very easily, but XXS is taking damage as well. So it's a 1-for-1 in terms of the position 3s, but they lose the Primal Beast as well. And no buyback here for Aster as they're left with 3 members. And they're going to reset. They're not even, they're not going to go for the melee. Don't want to overextend. And Roche will be up in 10.
And they do have Natural Night for 4 minutes, so Night Stalker is still very powerful despite not having Ascension. Matu can still do.
Oh, nice Ice Shards. Here comes the initiation. Oh, instant snowball actually ruins it for Ori, but he gets the pulverize off after the BKB, getting kind of to a high degree here, but LSA not going to connect as Matu continue the pressure as Zai gets off the Rolling Thunder, and Ori left to his own devices. 1 minute of no Primal Beast. XSS takes the Laguna Blade and takes another death to his name. 5 versus 3. They're going to get the melee racks and likely go for Roche after.
10K over the Drow.
Now they're going for the second set.
Yes.
Yep, they know that these buybacks are long cooldowns. That's 2 sets, and they probably still have time to go get Roche. I hope it's on Matu. For the love of God, please.
It will probably be on Mickey.
Damn it. Wait.
It was on, it's currently Zai.
32K lead for Liquid as they're on the doorstep of securing themselves top 3 here. And that's going to lead to, potentially, if this happens, 3 EU teams left at TI11. And we have Mickey. Oh, the Lincolns is already proc, but there's the instant Walrus punch. Nicely done from Boxy. Huge rolling thunder. Down goes Primal Beast again. Baboka's song gives them a little bit of space, but he's getting controlled now. The rolling thunder continuing to proc, and he's dead as well. And now the focus is onto the Drow Ranger. No bash this time around, but Matu finds what he needs. Buyback now into the Drow. Snowball coming in. Walrus punch to follow. How much do they want to dive here? Freezy Field gets canceled. CM has to buy back into the game. Ice shards, not enough to keep them outside the fountain, so Liquid forcing themselves to go for the mega creeps. And Liquid looking extremely good. And we talked about the momentum from the last 5 days. It has definitely continued here today. And on to the throw, and GG is called. Team Liquid move on. ASTER eliminated from TI11.
Yeah, we had no idea what to expect out of this game. Some very different drafts. Baboka on Naga, we have Matu on Night Stalker. But the constant that has been working for Liquid so well in the playoffs, Mickey on the Lina again with an outstanding performance. Insane farm, insane damage, output, lane push, the whole shenanigans. He did an amazing job this game. Liquid can be so proud. Top 3 secured. They will know who they're playing against after the next series coming up later today, but I feel like no matter who loses that one, it's hard to call them a favorite at this point.
I was gonna
really scared.
The momentum, we've seen it so many TIs. I mentioned it earlier. This is a team you do not want to play against right now. You could put Night Stalker position 1 for God's sake, and it worked out here for Liquid. Let's go to the panel and see what they have to say about Matu and the rest of Liquid's performance.